Hey, 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 welcome back. Okay, so I mastered how to make boiled eggs. And you won't believe in what. That's right, the Instant Pot. I'm pulling out my eggs now. I'm not going to do many because we have yet to go to the store and I need eggs in the morning to make scrambled eggs. So, pretty much, well, let me show you something. Okay, here is the inside of the Instant Pot. Now, what you're going to need is 1 cup of water. I have my cup right here. It says 3/4, so I'm going to do 3/4 and 1/4 to make a full cup of water. Just like so. Now, these are not the pans that came with the Instant Pot, but they're just a pan that fits inside of there that is oven safe. So I used it out of my cabinet. I'm going to set this down in here like so. And I'm only going to do 2 eggs. You can do 5 to 15 eggs. Just like so. Now, pull this out a little bit. I'm going to put my top on. Lock it into place. And seal it. It's sealed. It's sealed. I'm going to turn this over here to sealed. This is sealed on the Zen Chef. This is steam. Now I want to show you something with this machine because I didn't realize mine was like this, but I do not have a pressure cook or a manual. It is still an electric pressure cooker. I just have to do it a little bit differently. So when you do this, if you have a manual button or a pressure cook button, click that button, go to 5 minutes. What I have to do is I have to turn this on, go over here to steam, and it will only let me go down to 6 minutes, but that is okay. So I'm going to do 6 minutes, high pressure. So you want high pressure for 5 minutes. My Instant Pot only goes down to 6 minutes, and that's just what I have to do with it. And you're going to let it cook. So I just want to share that with you guys that Instant Pots are all different. I realize that mine is an Instant Pot. It's just not a instant pot, if you catch what I'm saying. As long as it is an electric pressure cooker, it will still do the same things. It just don't have a manual button or a pressure cook button. So really look into it. But if you're wanting to get a cheap Instant Pot electric pressure cooker, then the Zen Chef is good for you. I'm using it. I love it. It hasn't given me any problems. I absolutely adore it. I have to go to steam and go all the way down to 6 and high pressure, but that's no big deal. So this is warming up, and then I'll do the countdown. Okay, so when you cook that on high for 5 minutes, 6 in my case, it's no big deal. You're going to let it do a natural release for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So mine is going to do a natural release, which means it's going to have the steam come out. And then when that is done, I'm going to flip it after the 5 minute mark of the natural release. I'm going to flip it to finish steaming the rest of the way out. I don't have any ice, so I'm just going to get some super, super, super cold water. I'll even put it in the freezer if I have to and let it cool down. That way it's cold enough to take them out. And then after about 2 or 3 minutes, you're going to be able to peel the eggs off of the egg and have perfectly fine hard-boiled eggs. So I wanted to show you guys something simple for what you guys can do. You could do up to 5 to 15. You could probably even do even more. I haven't heard that you could do any more, but I just wanted to share this recipe with you because I mastered it last night too. Okay, I'm going to let this finish heating up and temperaturizing and everything. If they come a little bit brown on the egg, on the shell, it's no big deal. But There will be perfectly done eggs. So you could do hard-boiled eggs with it. You can do deviled eggs with them. You can do whatever you want with them. But I'm going to let these cook, like I said, and show you all in a little bit. Okay, it has done a natural release for 5 minutes. I'm going to, ow, that's hot. I'm going to do a natural release. Get the rest of the steam out. You put on Miss Spider? Okay. Natural release. 5 minutes. Not there. Then I did a quick release to get the rest out. Is also coming up out of here. I am now going to turn that off. Now, open up. You can tell it's steamy. Now, I'm not putting my hand inside of there because I know they are hot. But I'm just going to set this, see how it's starting to crack? I'm going to set that down in the water. There's nothing in that water, I promise you. And then the other one. My pot does smell like hard-boiled eggs just because I have been practicing and practicing and practicing how to do hard-boiled eggs. But you're going to put the eggs in ice cold water with ice and stuff in it. I don't have ice at the moment, so I'm just going to put them in some really cold water and then put them either in the refrigerator or the freezer just to get them cold, like super cold, like ice cold. And then I will come back and show you what to do. But if you have ice, put the ice in the water, promise you. And then come back, let them sit for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can peel them, and they'll be great. So, alright guys, so it has been 2 to 3 minutes. I just pulled them out of the refrigerator. The bowl is cold. They're pretty much cold. They're still a little bit warm, but they're mostly cold. Now, let's check this out. Instant Pot eggs. I have the bowl. I emptied it. I'm just going to use this bowl because it's easier. I'm going to crack them. Crack, 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 crack. It is peeling. Yes, Abs. It's hard for me to peel. Due to my disability, I have a hard time of grasping and holding on to things. And my finger strength is not really all that good. So if it looks like I'm having a hard time, I'm really not. To the average person. But it's just peeling right off. Literally right off. Let me... Look. Look. Right off. It's easy. It's just... Life is a pain when you have Charcot-Marie tooth, a neurological crippling disease, and a neuromuscular crippling disease. But, watch.
Now can we have it? We want one.
Perfect. Here. But that is how you'd make them in the Instant Pot. I'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and give us a big thumbs up. Alright guys, bye.